Remaining.
Runner!
Hey! Nope, he's safe.
That's one run across on the play. 8 outs left.
That's a foul. He's go.
Seven outs to go.
Right 2. 0-2. Hey, 3.
6 outs remaining.
Out.
It's a
On the
swing
tag,
killing.
he's out.
Out. 4 outs to go. Three outs remaining. Just 2 outs left.
Yeehaw! 0-2. Hit it right.
Only 1 out remaining.
That's
And
an
they
out.
can't overcome the...
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here comes Max Muncy. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Musial makes the play, and there's 1 down. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double. 1 out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. And the first offering is not close. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. And it's 1-1.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brock squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch, not close. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, right side, Gorman. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And And ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Walker makes the catch.
That's scored a run. 7 outs to go.
Runner.
He's safe. Hey. 0-2. What do you got?
That's 1 run across. And a second run crosses the plate. Now batting, center fielder. Peace. Joe Armstrong. Pinch running at first base. Number 24. Ricky.
He's safe.
Henderson. Eight outs left. Blasted deep to left center field. Winner, Dick hitter.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
The throw to first. One up, one down. Luke Raley stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In there at the knees, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Gibson back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. First and second, no outs. Here's Muncy to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
3 swings and misses. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Batting 7.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now
Batting
loaded.
it,
Only
the first
one away.
baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Boone, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Bases loaded, one away. And foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
One ball,
and that skips into dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they're all loaded up. At the plate, Ted Simmons. And that one fouled off.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a big swing and a miss.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Popped up. And Arenado makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Jazz goes down on strikes. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. The shortstop takes the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Center field. Musial settles under it. He's got it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one upstairs, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Rizzo checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now a fly ball to right center. Snyder drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. Ted Simmons digs in now. Swing and a foul, out of play. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pajes pulls that one down. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Out to center. Snyder under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the flyout. And there are 2 gone. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Digging in, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips a corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him
balls,
anything
2
to
strikes.
hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's
down
foul.
the line, and it's foul. And a pitch. Got it! Huge strikeout there. And now it's Max Muncy. And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst,
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. Welcome back. This is, wait, Singy, do you want to say it?
yes, please.
Let's hear it.
Welcome back. This is Diamond Quest Baseball.
Nailed it. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Line drive. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Bader should have it. And there's 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike 1.
Count.
Swing and a miss.
That pitch started
Oh, two,
in
the
and
count.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Byron Buxton. There's a strike. And that's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Just misses there. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Harrison Bader in the box now. Takes strike 1. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. And we are tied. It's 1-1. Walker Jenkins now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Great pick. Here's the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
There's the swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Danny Coulombe. Wyatt Langford can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he chases that one. Now one away. Here's Max Muncy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Ripped down the line, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Corbin Carroll swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. 2 down. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And that is out of play. And that's fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Muncy off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Back at target field, and now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a ground ball to first. Rizzo takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Joe Mauer swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And fouled off. To the right side. Morneau takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a couple of quick outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Bader racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. On a line, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And safe.
In there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Justin Morneau.
Now pitching.
Luke Weaver into the game.
Weaver.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging. Here's Byron Buxton. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Bader up to the plate. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Swing and
Now pitching.
welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Griffin Jacks. Throw to second, save.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Laser, base hit. And a good start to the inning. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Ricky Henderson.
Number 24.
Ricky runs.
Henderson.
Pitch
Ball 1,
misses.
no strikes.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. To third. Killebrew. Toss to second. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. And that one in the air center field. Jenkins settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. This is Corbin Carroll, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Bader makes the play. Back in Minnesota. Bottom 4. And now the center. Lucas Erceg on to try and close it out.
Now,
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations.
Got him! 1 out. So up next, Harmon Killebrew. First pitch misses. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Oliva up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late. This could end it.
2 strikes.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. So the tying run at second. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
Here's the center fielder,
Leading
Pete
off
Crow
for the Cubs,
Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So here's Bader now. Holmes back to work. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Green back to work. Check swing, called strike.
It's 0-1.
Runner, yes,
Ellie looking to steal. Pitch inside.
1-1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No outs. Runner on second. And Schwarber strikes out. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Muncy digs in. In there at the knees. Strike one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs.
Fans another. Back here at Great American Ballpark. New inning getting started. This is Corbin Carroll. There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Rolling. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And it's fouled away. Rizzo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. The wind of the pitch. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Ted Simmons gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped in the air. Left field. Steer. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive. Sanders makes the play. Back here in Cincinnati, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one pushed foul. And he gets tied up right there.
Top of the order,
No ball,
speedster. You'd
2
really
strikes.
like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Here's the 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball out towards left center. Griffey in pursuit. And there's 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. In the air out towards right center. Junior sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out.
That scores a run. 9 outs remaining.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
That's 1 run. And now 2 runs are in the score.
In there. Too late. Hey!
Runner.
Wood! He's in there. Ah! And
8 outs left.
Here, 1. 0-1.
To right center and deep. Victory! They've won the final showdown. Linya.
Safe.
7 outs to go. One run comes across on the play.
He's safe.
6 outs remaining. That scores a run. Now running at second base, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Hey! No, hey! Yeah! No balls, 2 strikes.
Showdown over. Victory is theirs.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. Hey, you're not gonna regret this. Guaranteed.
Runner!
Yep, that ball went out. You're out.
8 outs left. And a run is in the score.
Runner!
Hey! He's safe.
Safe, he's good. Runner!
Ball that's outside. He's safe. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's foul.
And that's it. They've won the final showdown. Congratulations.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
Now, these guys definitely
1-0.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Runner on the go.
Hey.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. On the ground. LeMahieu gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing
No
to use the
ball,
whole
2
field
strikes.
right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Pitch misses there.
That's inside.
Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, here comes Max Muncy. Vodnik back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Inside,
2
almost got
strikes.
him. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. This is Corbin Carroll. That's a laser base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In the air to left center. Jones makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 8-4. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0. Ball, that's out.
And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now one fouled off, 2-2. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. In comes the run from third to trim the lead, and it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third. Back here in Denver, now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Going around.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Right side, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones racing over to make the catch. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Schwarber.
Runner!
Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. The wind of the pitch. Ball one,
That's the
no
ball.
strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Down, ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There goes Ellie. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Pitch hitting, Daniel Schneemann.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's Muncy to hit. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool.
Well, he's under it to make the catch. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Victor Robles. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That one out to right. Soto makes the grab, one away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Robles runs. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Got him. And there's 2 down. And now Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. In the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Edge of the zone for a strike. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Saved at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. At the belt and fires. Towards first, fielder. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyle Schwarber in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
On the ground right side. Terang over to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Reese Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throws it away. Robin Yount getting ready to hit. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a strike in there. Got him. That K is... Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Raleigh Fingers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. No score here in the second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a foul out of play. Look out!
Time! That got
And it
him.
hit him.
First base.
First and second, no outs. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Hard hit, right side. Off balance feet, there's one. On to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw.
Ball one,
That
no
takes
strike.
great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses. 1-1. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
And no one can get there.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dustin May. Now here is number 63. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to
There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Mike Cameron in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Chorio at second with 2 down. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Abner Uribe.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Crow Armstrong, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one
One
almost
ball,
got him.
two strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one fouled off. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chorio on the move, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, right side, Terang sends it to first, and that is set for the bottom of the third. And now here is William Contreras. Hard on the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. This is Bryce Terang.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
A job well done.
Well, ain't nobody watching this shit anyway, but just to let you know the game is frozen again. I can't switch out. I can't do anything. So appreciate you viewing. If you're new, subscribe. Thumbs up if you like what you see. Until next time, one of a kind 478. We gone.